Okay. I'm only gonna be on for a little bit because I gotta go back and study.
I see you. All right. Well, I'll see you on there.
Okay, we could text too.
All right, cool.
Bye.
I love you.
I love you too.
I really appreciate you like calling me back and like really talking with me about this because this is.
I'm so aggravated. Bro, I'm so aggravated. I need to figure my life out. I'm super aggravated. Like, I'm aggravated with everything. And after I do this live, y'all, I will be deleting this live because I just need help. But I just need to vent. And I feel like YouTube has just become like a safe haven. It has. Like, it's such a blessing to have this YouTube, which I never feel like I valued it like that because I didn't even trust it because it's like, dang, it's a lot of strangers around this bitch. But if you, why, how was your test? Why what? Okay, so my first test I got a 96, and when I left the test I had a 95. So I knew I felt like I had a 95 because I knew I had missed one. I said if I missed one question, that means I missed the other one because they tied together. So I missed two questions, so that was good. Now I got this other test I've been studying for, and I actually had fun studying for anatomy because that's my favorite class. So I had fun studying for anatomy, but studying for psychology was just like a drag. Like, I tried my best. I tried. But I feel like I could have got 100 if I tried harder. Like, I think I know the question I missed. But anywho, and I don't think my boyfriend is on here yet, but my boyfriend is making me sick to my stomach because, thank you, girl. He got wrapped up in some sales job, and I have a lot of job experience. I've been working since I was very, very young, and I when I was working, like, we wasn't just on, like, it wasn't like Google Jobs. They didn't have that. Like, you was looking on Craigslist for jobs. You know what I'm saying? Still going in, asking around. You gotta have your friend or your neighbor put you on. You feel me? So I know I've been around the block. Like, I know about this job life. You feel me? And I respect him for trying to get honest money because I know a lot of niggas out here. They want fast money, they want fast life, and they just want money. But he's like, okay, I can actually learn some skills with this sales job. But the type of sales job it is, it's not like the real sales job where they can actually, like, at this type of job is like an entry level sales job, right? And they're looking for a specific type of person, like vivacious. Hey y'all, they looking for vivacious. They looking for somebody very aggressive. You feel me? And he's not that type of person. Like, he doesn't like bothering people, nagging people. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's other things he can do to, make his money instead of doing something that's like keep him in a state of perpetual frustration. But he doesn't want to do it. But he want to keep complaining. And I hate when people say, like, I support people. Hold on, let me move this glare. I want to move this glare. I'm gonna have to go like this. I can't go like that. Let me know if that glare is getting on your nerve. But I just need to figure out my life. Like, I can't figure out his. I can't figure out everybody's. Like, everybody complain to me. Everybody need help from something. And I've always been like, no problem. But my life then got real heavy. So this is what we need to figure out. Hey Lamar, we need to figure out if I'm going to continue doing MMA. Now, on my community tab, and I respect y'all's opinion. I respect y'all's opinion because, like I've said before, nobody motherfucking listens to me. Nobody listens to me. But when I say something on this channel, people actually leave a comment instead of just saying true, true. Like, they actually be giving me feedback. That's different. That's not something I experienced in my life. Like, I would say my mom and my daddy, they do talk to me, but you can only tell your parents so much, right? Because you don't want to stress them out or something like that. And, my boyfriend doing his thing, my siblings going through their thing, my friends going through their thing. So I really don't like bothering people. I'm about to bother y'all. So me quitting MMA, when I first got into MMA, like, I had a lot of trauma and I wanted to fight. You feel me? I just want to fight. I just want to hit something. Then when I started learning more about martial arts and the discipline, hey Datchick, when I started learning about the discipline, I'm like, AJ, we talking about something. I do like games though. Like, I like sports, not games. I like sports. But I just want to hit some. Then I started learning about martial arts, and I'm like, okay, sorry, y'all make me lose my train of thought. I'm like, I love this. I love the discipline. I love the pace, everything. But mind y'all, the gyms I was going to, all right, I don't know how many black people's on this live, but I was going to the black gyms in my city. Okay, in my town, I've been to 3 gyms. One of them, my first gym closed down. You need to get into MMA for real. Like, that's the perfect place for your anger. But you do have to, thank you, you do got to, like, discipline yourself a little bit. You can't get up in there and swing. You don't get your butt whooped. And then also, like, people not going to want to spar with you because they know you're doing too much. So you got to get yourself together. But I've had multiple situations. My first gym closed down. My second gym I left because it was just chaotic. I wasn't getting enough training. And then my third gym, my coach assaulted me. And it kind of just took the will out of me to want to fight. But in that break of not fighting, I missed it so much. Now I'm back at a new gym. The pace is just too dang slow. Like, he's super serious. The nigga got an accent. He's like, gotta be like Scottish or Irish or something. You've been doing it 35 years and I'm in shape and stress almost zero. Don't make it a life priority. Use it as therapy, a safe place, forget the world. Okay, I need you to stay on this live. I need you. I need you bad. I need you bad. I need you bad. What is your name? Kay Fletch. I need you bad. So I've been doing MMA for a year, and majority of it has been I started with kickboxing, and then I started getting into Muay Thai. And I knew I wanted to do MMA from the beginning because I love wrestling and I'm good at wrestling. However, I don't like jujitsu. I don't like getting choked out. Like, I like the explosiveness of wrestling. I like slamming. I like I just like the explosiveness. Brazilian jiu-jitsu is very slow for me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like my fighting style, I'm more of a brawler. Like, I love striking and I'm in good shape. I like to take my time. It's like a lot of good stuff I can get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm flexible. I can do my kicks, etc., etc. And I'm strong-minded. You feel me? So I'm not going to just quit, because I lose a fight some. I wanted to go into professional fighting. And the only reason I want to do professional fights is because everybody was telling me to. They was just like, why would you commit so much to this if you don't want to be a pro fighter? And I'm like, okay, I guess I want to be a pro fighter then, because I want my coaches to take me serious and actually teach me stuff. But then one of my coaches started looking at me like a cash cow, and he was just like, yeah, we're going to make so much money off of you. And then that's when his training started to become illegitimate because he was focused on getting me in a fight instead of training me. And then he was having beef with my other coach who he didn't have the best fighting record. Okay, he was not that good a fighter because I think people more so respect him for his work ethic and how much he works out than how he fights. You feel me? Because even in his classes, I don't feel like he was given enough insight about why we do this and why we take this position and why we'll do this. Like, he found that Muay Thai is almost perfect combination of Brazilian striking, kicking, and world class core. But how do you feel about me quitting jujitsu after only being consistent in it for a couple of weeks? Like, but I'm the type, I know, I quickly know what I'm not gonna like, because sometimes the jujitsu, when I'm getting choked, it triggers me to like old traumas that I haven't really like let go of. So I don't know if I'm like, I don't feel like the mental stress. But do you feel like if I keep doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu that I will eventually enjoy it or come to like it or value it more? Because he has jujitsu, then MMA class or Muay Thai or boxing is after it. So I always just stay for both. But sometimes I be wanting to leave after jujitsu because this area in my right here, I think it's your sternum. Excuse me. It hurts so much. Like, it really be hurting. So I don't know. Um, and I guess I'm just used to, like, after I've been doing this for like a year and some change, I feel like I'm used to the striking and the fast pace of it, the fact that I get to move around. I like being on my feet. Like, but I feel like, okay, do you really like martial arts if you don't like Brazilian Jiu Jitsu? Like, I question myself. And I know it's so good for like mental clarity and all that stuff. Like, I know it is. Yada, yada, yada. That's another reason why I started. Nigel, why are you banned from fighting? What did you do, girl? You had to hit somebody with a weapon. Cause how can they ban you from fighting in a fighting gym? You had to hit somebody with a weapon, or you had to rob somebody or something, and it was like, don't come back. What did you do? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu isn't for everyone. Once you get good, it's like playing chess. If you aren't comfortable with the grappling, touching, wrapped up, that's what's good about martial arts. Many choices. Okay, so K Fletch, still talking to you here primarily. If my gym, I could go back to where my coach assaulted me. He beat me up when he found out I had a boyfriend. I could, and it's I'm mentally tough enough to go and just deal with it. I could go back there because that was a Muay Thai gym, but this gym I'm at, they are primarily on the floor. Like even when we do MMA, even when we do MMA class, we're always doing takedowns, like straight takedowns and pummeling. That's it. So I could go back there or I could stay here. I don't know. Like, what do you think? Because I need to get my life together for real. What do you think? I'm so glad. I feel like God sent you. I feel like God sent you because I really just want to get my life together on this live. Like, it's basically like Chat GBT, but with humans. Like, if we all put our brains together and our experience and our opinions together, we can come up with something decent, you know? Hey, baby, are you against pressing charges against the coach that assaulted you? Girl, I done got beat up by the police before when I was in 7th grade, and then again when I was 19. I don't mess with the police at all. Like they turn on you. So I don't even want to get into that. I mean, but I feel like he gonna get what's coming to him. You feel what I'm saying? Like he's gonna get what's coming to him. Like he's so egotistical. Like pride comes before the fall. So I don't even got to worry about that. I deserve justice though. Like I'm gonna get my justice. You know what I'm saying? Like just from my life. Like it's so much stuff that's happened to me that I just deal with stuff privately and keep it moving. Like I did tell my boyfriend, I did tell my daddy, and my daddy was like, I need to be sure. Like he said, Ash, if you're never going back to this gym, we can handle this. But if you're gonna go back, then why would he risk himself? And I'm like, okay. You want to come on here and say I love your energy and the way you so real and don't care too much about hurting people's feelings, but rather telling them the raw truth. Oh, I love you, Laura. Thank you for saying that. Honestly, I do be caring about hurting people's feelings, but sometimes they need to have it hurt. So just like me, like I be needing to have my feelings hurt. But Justine, the way you like talking, you make me feel like, all right, maybe going back to that gym shouldn't even be an option because he's unstable. You feel me? Yeah, girl, real tough love. He's dumb unstable. Hey, Yana. He's dumb unstable. Just don't go back to his gym. Stay at your current gym and keep looking for other gyms with a faster pace. Yeah, girl, I'm running out of gyms. Honestly, I'm running out of gyms. I think I done went through all the black gyms. Now I'm going to the white gyms, which I don't mind. It's cool. It's just different. But yeah, I don't mind. Um, but I feel like what you're saying, like going back to that gym where somebody did that to me. My mama told me this. You know, I talked to her privately about this. Not around my daddy because he thinks I'm retarded. But that's how bad I want to fight. That's how much I love fighting. But she was telling me like if you go back after you left that gym and he had them deep feelings for you, mind you, I told him I had a boyfriend, but it didn't click. It never clicked. Like he wasn't listening. The day I told him my boyfriend's coming down to, my boyfriend lives out like long distance. So I said he's coming out here. He's gonna be in class, but he's not gonna bother nobody. He ain't gonna be no distraction. He just gonna sit there. That is when it clicked. And that is when he said, oh yeah, I'm about to F this bitch up. He was mad. Like and then my boyfriend, he didn't make it to class. Like he was on the road and it was traffic and stuff. So he got there like at 9 when class was at 7. So he got to Greensboro at 9 something. So I guess when he saw that nobody was coming, he was like, okay. Because mind you, I have an eye injury from when another nigga punched me really hard in the eyes because I was whooping him in the ring. He like you're supposed to control your power, especially when you're fighting with girls. But he like knocked my head off. He got really upset. But I should have known better because he used to be in the Marines, so he's crazy. MMA is all about the right coach. I struggled the first 10 years with looking around, then find the right coach, and have been black belt jiu-jitsu for 15 years. I give the credit to the coach. Okay. So, it was, okay, so, because look, I was feeling guilty. I was feeling like, you know, a church hopper, a dance studio hopper. Like when I was a dancer, it wasn't like a good thing to go from studio to studio. Like people were like, "Oh yeah, you a studio hopper," So I don't want to be no gym hopper, but like you say, like I'm an adult now and I have to find the best place for me. But I want to give this gym I'm at a real chance because you know I want to learn more. Like I want to deepen my skills, and I might not want to be like pro fighter no more, but I don't want to like cut myself short because you said you've been doing this for 35 years. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing this for 35 years. You're obviously still getting something out of it at this point. So I know that it still has so much to give. But the thing about it is like when you know something inanimate or like a skill or a hobby is always gonna be there, like you be feeling like I can put this down because it's always gonna be there, like a loyal dog. But it's something I want to really commit to. Like I pride myself on when I get into something, um, I learn as much as I can, but then I always say, okay, I don't want to do this shit no more. Many gyms don't give women their time. Again, it has to be the right fit for you. Yeah, I'm at this gym now. The gym I'm at now is there's a younger girl and an older girl. The older girl's been there for 7 years. She fights. Um, she's good in jujitsu, but I can tell her striking is not that good. And I'm like, okay, if she's been here 7 years and her striking, like even her kicks, like we were doing a drill. I'm like, girl, why do your kicks look like this? You've been doing this for 7 years. Why do your kicks look like this? But I'm a perfectionist, so I'm like, why do your kicks look like this? They look so bad. And she's like, commending me. She's like, oh, good job using the ball of your foot. And I'm like, bitch, why are you using your heel? Like, why are you doing this dumbass shit? Like, but they work primarily on the ground. So I'm like, if I'm more into striking, why am I not at a striking gym? Why am I at a ground gym where, okay, a nigga trying to take me down, I'm gonna sprawl and get back up. I'm not going to the ground. I don't want to do that. I can defend myself a little bit on the ground, but I'm not getting down there, especially if I know the nigga's a black belt. Like, K Fletcher, if I was on the ground with you, I'm getting up. You're not keeping me on the ground that long. No, no, we're not doing that. Absolutely not. No, like, I'm not doing that. So I think, I'm going to go to more of his Muay Thai classes. And I think I need to show and maybe communicate with him some of my goals and some of my preferences so that maybe he can put more into his Muay Thai classes. But honestly, that gym, it just seems like everybody there loves jujitsu because they do it every day. They do it every day. And I'm used to doing striking every day. So to go and do jujitsu every day is literally like, oh my God. Like, it's like, can we do something else, please? We only have Muay Thai 3 times a day and then boxing on, I mean, 3 times a week and then boxing on Friday. No, Muay Thai twice a week, MMA once a week, which is still more grappling, and then boxing once a week, and then wrestling on Saturdays. Like, but honestly, I decided I am going to keep fighting because it's something that provides structure in my life and it provides dopamine, keeps me fit, mental clarity, and I like to feel secure in like my body. Like I like to feel secure in my fitness and stuff like that. It's good. It's good because the more I fight, the more I train martial arts, the more I work out. When I'm not really in the gym training martial arts, I don't really work out like that. Sounds like you answered your own question. I'm an average striker, so drifted to jiu-jitsu. You need to do your passion. Sounds like striking. So, do you feel like I need to do MMA or just focus on Muay Thai? Because I do love clinching. I'm good in a clinch. I'm good for a clinch. I can clinch. Because I'm patient. And that's like when people clinch up on me, even if they bigger, I don't panic. When you start panicking and they start slinging you everywhere, like I don't panic. Like I'm good. I'm good for that. That's the most patience I can exhibit. I cannot exhibit patience on the ground. No. But do you think I should just do Muay Thai and not MMA? Because in that case, I need to leave this gym. No, I haven't. Boxing didn't really like. It doesn't. What's the word? Appeal to me. It never has. I don't know. I have a traditional, like, I come from a traditional town, and boxing is more so like for guys, and kickboxing is more for girls, and girls who used to dance and can get their leg up high and shit like that. Like, that's kind of how people view this stuff from where I'm from. They don't even think I should be doing martial arts. Like, my daddy hated that I did it at first. He absolutely hated it, did not want me to do it. But it helped with my mental, so he got on board. But yeah, I never thought about doing boxing. And I like the movement of kickboxing and Muay Thai. Like, it's everything so unexpected. Like, I don't feel like, why am I just using two weapons? Like, I need to be using my hands, my elbows, my knees. I need to be using everything. But my last question is, okay, if I know I like Muay Thai, should I and I want to just do Muay Thai instead of doing MMA, that means I need to find a striking gym and not be at this gym, which is a grounds gym, right? Isn't that how that works? I promise you. I promise you. I'm gonna let you go after this. I promise you. Like, I am nagging you to death. Okay, so I need to go to a striking gym. But that means I gotta go back to the gym where that nigga assaulted me. Like, because there's other than that, karate or taekwondo. I've done a little karate. One of my last coaches was a karate champ. And yeah, my boyfriend texted me. He's on my live. He said do striking because he don't want me rolling around with dudes. But I did a little karate, and when I switched into Muay Thai, they basically taught me Muay Thai kicks, and that Muay Thai kicks are more powerful and explosive, but karate kicks have their place. So no, I would not go into karate because I don't want to relearn striking and kicks. I'm at a place where I need to put all of my learning together in order to go to the next level. Like, I need a lot of sparring, and I need a lot of direct coaching. I don't need to be in a class where they're teaching 1 2 1 2 3. Like, I don't need to do that. I really don't. And that's the thing. Like, I want to grow and I want to learn too. Like, I don't want to just be in there hitting stuff because I'm not at that point in my life where I want to hit something. Blah, 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 And I want to do stuff safely too. But yeah, girl, karate and taekwondo is not for me. Like, my boyfriend said I'm a natural striker. So, okay, final question. Okay, love you. Have work early. You'll figure it out. Bye. Thank you for coming on. I really appreciate you. You've helped me so much. What time is it? Y'all, it's 10:45. I got to get back to studying, but we need to finish this convo. Now that Kay Fletcher is gone, y'all, I need y'all to help me. I need y'all to help me because I don't know. Okay, so now the only thing we have to decide is, you know what? I'm gonna give my new gym a little bit more time to prove that they can do some decent striking and kicking. I'm telling y'all, they gonna have me in this ring getting beat up because they gonna have me focusing on this stuff like ground game. Then I'm gonna sign up for a kickboxing game, a ground game, and I'm gonna sign up for a kickboxing match, and they gonna have me up in there. But you know what? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna just learn everything because I can learn to be good at anything, and I'm one of the people I know I can learn to love anything because I can learn from anything, and things that teach me stuff I fall in love with. And that's why I really started like fucking with YouTube more, because I started learning more from the people that was watching my channel. And even from hearing from God when he was telling me to make this video or don't say it like that. And like, I learn. And that's when I fall in love with stuff, when I learn from it. So I'll keep doing the jujitsu. I'm not going to hold y'all. The girl I roll with, she smell like hot dogs, bro. Like, she be like, I don't know what it is. It's like, she's like a sensor activated. It's something, I don't know where the smell's coming from. It could be here, it could be here, it could be your butt, it could be your feet. Like, I don't know what it is. But it's like, if we do a certain move, I get a whiff of Oscar Mayer. Like, I don't get it. And then at one point I was coughing because it was so strong. She was talking about, yeah, I smell that. I'm like, it's you. You talking about you talking about you smell it, but it's you. And then she tried to convince me to stop wearing deodorant, bro. Like, we're not doing that. I'm not that type of girl, y'all. I'm a girly girl. I'm gonna have my deodorant on. I'm gonna have my perfume on. I'm gonna have my lotions on. Like, I don't care. Fighting already made me mess up my toes. Like, my toes look so bad because they get cracked, you know. And when you're kicking and you're doing repetitive kicks, like if you're doing 100, 200 kicks in a row, like you're pivoting off of your feet, so your big toes will get calluses on the side because you need that grip and that structure. Even if you cut it off, it's going to develop back. And the thing is, you're better for it. It's like if you've seen a ballerina's feet. I'm being real with y'all. I'm being real with y'all. Like, if you want to get into fighting or whatever, anything that's like heavily this about like agility and balance and shit like that, like your feet, it takes a toll on your feet. Your feet have to adapt to it. So that's how it is. If you look at a ballerina's feet, the ones who do point, their feet are horrible. But if they were to cut their calluses off and soften their feet and stuff like that, and we're gonna soften their feet, they wouldn't have the same support when they're doing those moves. So that's how my feet have to look. And I'm growing my toenail back out because it was black, y'all. Like, I broke it, I cracked it, and then it died. So I had to grow it out. I'm just telling y'all what's up. Like, I don't care if you think it's nasty or whatever. Like, bitch, if you was in my face, bitch, you'd be asking to suck my toes. Like, fuck you. That's just my attitude, y'all. Please don't leave. I love y'all. I'm just saying, like, I'm just telling you the real about this sport. Like, it's a sacrifice. Which moves me to my next thing. I sacrifice so much. Mind y'all, if you're on this live, you know I need your help. So I hope you don't get tired of me talking. But I sacrifice, like I said in my video, so much individuality to conform to a certain, like to conform to a certain standard, societal standard. And I do this because, and I'm gonna make a video about this because I really want to just express myself about that topic. Because what was I talking about? Sorry, I get distracted so easily, bro. Like, do you do fighting so that you can project, manifest your problems on your opponent? So physically fighting your problems. It was like that at some point. Like, I felt like, you know how I told you earlier, Justine, that I let a lot of stuff slide. Like, because I only have two modes. Like, I'm like this, I'm chill, you know, or I'm crazy. You know, when it comes to conflict, I'm either real chill, I'm letting it slide, I'm not saying nothing. You won't even know it's bothering me. Or if you know it's bothering me, you're going to be so confused at why I'm not speaking up. Like, I literally be mute. Like, I remember in high school, like, girls would be messing with me. And I didn't even know, like, I didn't even have real beef with people because I didn't live in the town that I went to school in. I lived in Eden and I went to school in Greensboro. So that's 2 towns away. So people would have a problem with me and they would be sitting there picking and taunting and stuff like that. And I didn't say a word. And then one day I just would flip out. And now I can't go back to school for 3 days. Like, I would just flip out like that. But what was the question, bitch? Oh, so that's kind of how it was at first, you know. Like, I don't know, I'm very passive, and I felt like by fighting and doing things head on, like, I was teaching myself how to deal with problems as they came instead of letting stuff build up. Also, I used to do a little bit of rugby, so when I was playing rugby, like, I really loved that contact, and I missed it. Like, I missed the adrenaline of just hitting something. And that's how we are here. And it's multiple reasons why different people do martial arts. Like, I don't know what the next person's, a lot of people in my gym now, they do it for self-defense. And I try and explain to them, like, if you ain't never been in a real fight, like a street fight, it's nothing like fighting in the gym. Like, the dudes there, it's like they think, okay, I take this man to the ground. They think he's not gonna bite you. They think he not gonna elbow you in your eye. Like, when you get in a real fight, they not going by boxing rules, jujitsu rules, nothing. So I don't really do it for self-defense because, baby, I can throw mine. Like, I just had to because people always was messing with me. But because I'm 5'1", that's what I said in my video. I'm bait. Like, I'm 5'1", 120 pounds. Like, I'm chill, I'm quiet. So they like, oh yeah, they want to get their smoke off. They think I'm the perfect person for that. But yeah, anyway, doing fighting, my feet look bad. I have to worry about what hairstyles I do. I can't do individual lashes. I have to wear strips. These hoes trying to make me stop wearing deodorant. I'm gonna wear deodorant. Like what? Can't wear nails. I can't get new piercings. And then because my boyfriend, like he don't play about like the whole rolling with guys, because it's a lot of compromising positions when you do jiu-jitsu, you know? Because I mean, you want to win, you got to do what it takes. It's not like, oh, we ain't gonna avoid that. Like, nah, like if you can get your legs around his neck, get your legs around his neck. So I'm also wearing a hoodie. I'm wearing hoodies and stuff. I'm sweating and stuff. I don't feel like I was trying to figure out ways. And then also I train in the evenings. I used to train early in the mornings at my old gym, but these gyms, I like my old gym's work ethic better for real. Like these gyms, they only be wanting to do stuff in the evenings. I'm not fucking with that. Like I'm really not. Cause I got stuff to do in the evening. Let's get this thing out the way. You feel what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get into it this morning. 5 a.m. sharp. That's what I like. But anyway, that's why I'm about to get back into weightlifting just because like I don't feel like I'm releasing enough cortisol. Well, I don't want to say that. Not cortisol, adrenaline. Yeah, because cortisol is the stress hormone, but adrenaline, that's the fight or flight. I don't think I'm releasing enough adrenaline. I'm not getting enough. I'm not getting enough rush from the methodical pace of my new coach. Like I'm telling y'all, that man be, especially when you're used to like being a little bit more independent. Like at my old gym, I was a little bit more independent. Y'all, let's get into something else. Let's talk about this piercing, right? If you watch my video or see my community tab, you know I want my bridge right here. And this is the thing, I be keeping tabs on what I want to do and what's really sticking. Some certain stuff you can have a thought and it be passing through you, but some thoughts they just stick around. And I be like, you still here? And that's how I feel about this bridge piercing. Like when I was on TikTok, and I'm seeing people like all alternative people, like, cause y'all, if I had it my way, like I would be so much more gothic sometimes. Like I don't know, that's just how I feel. But I don't got time for that shit. But they drawing hearts and shit on their faces, like they're shaving off their brows, they're bleaching their brows. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just like, I just want to look how I want to look. Does anybody understand that? Like I just want to look how I desire to look instead of looking how, you know, my mom and my daddy, they'd be like, every time I've had a piercing, I've had this pierced, I've had this pierced. Yeah, those are. I feel like it feels like I've had more piercings because I continue to get this one pierced, my septum, but I be having to take it out. I had to take it out last for fighting because niggas that hit you in your septum and think and it's a new piercing and it bleed and they think they did something. Like no, so I took it out. And I took this one out too. So anywho, yeah, like I want to look how I want to look, not how people want me to look or how people will say, oh no, like you like not me. Nobody's ever told me this. Like nobody's ever told me I look like a baby. I don't know. I just don't give baby. But they'll be like, you know, somebody will say, no, you're too cute. You're too cute to do this. You're too cute to do that. Like you're too cute to have this. You're too cute to cut all your hair off. Like that's how I feel that people are about me having like non-traditional piercings, which would be like one right here or one right here, you know, because this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, those are starting to be more common, especially that one. But like they're like, no, you're too cute for that. Like you're too this for that, you too that for that. Like my daddy be like, you're a professional. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you a professional. What are you doing that for? But it's just like, cause nigga, I want to look how I want to look. I was like, okay, well, if I get the piercing, I can just put my glasses on, you know, so niggas still know what's up. Like, I can put my big purple glasses on. They'll, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I should get the piercing because, but the thing is, if I don't pay attention to if I want it or not, then I'm going to one day impulsively go get it and be like, why did I do that? You know? So that's why, like, I have to acknowledge my thoughts. And I've been nagging the people on my YouTube, they tired of me, y'all. I promise you they tired of me. Like, I've been nagging them in the community section, like, what if I get this piercing? Da, 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 da. Who was that? Hey, Kilton. What's up? What's up? What's up? Basically, we trying to get my life together. Like, do you feel like I should get this piercing right here? Tell me, Kilton. Tell me. Tell me. Help me. Hey, baby, can you help me? Okay, you taking too long. You taking too long to type. Um, the only cons are I would have to take it out to fight. So what? I mean, do you for real? But that's not helpful. We on here to like we making decisions, nigga. Like we give me your opinion, not you. Me do you. I'ma do me. Um, hold on, y'all. I might have to go because my boyfriend talking about calling me. I mean, I wouldn't. Why wouldn't you do it, Kilton? Why I'm on live. And the thing is, I'm gonna be up late anyway, studying. Like the night is young. The latest I'll stay up is probably 3 or 4. So I don't know why he's talking about call me. Anywho, I guess I will get off because the main thing I really wanted to talk about was my fighting. He said, I know we all fighting, but last comment, just releasing your frustration through fighting doesn't actually solve actual problems. So if you feel like a target, you need to fight mentally too. I do, girl. It's my problem. I don't like to dive too deep into my mental. It's so chaotic in there. Like I like to stay focused on what I'm doing. Like I like to have a task. I like to like focus on shit that's really not important. I mean my grades are important, but I act like if my grades are good, I'm like, okay, I'm good. If my room is clean, I'm like, I'm good. Gather evidence, blackmail, use anything to my advantage. For what? What am I doing? Blackmail. Blackmail. What are you talking about? If someone is harassing you in the workplace. Oh, I do need to do that. Like, I never go about stuff the right way in the workplace. Like, I just be blowing up. Like, I'll take it and take it and take it, and then I'll go off. So, you're right. But I don't feel like nobody's harassing me in the workplace. Well, record, leave paper trails. You're right. You're right. You're definitely right. But what do you like? But you say you could help me fight them. How are you gonna help me kill him? You are not local. I don't know. I don't know if like fighting is really. I feel like it helps my mental more. Like if we be specific, sparring is what helps my mental. Drilling, working out, and sparring. These classes where we BSing around, like I need a break of sweat. I need a challenge, you know. And I feel like fighting just helps me build mental strength. It doesn't actually fix my problems, but I don't want to deal with my problems because I don't really care about my feelings like that, y'all. Like I care about more my thoughts. I don't really care how I feel. Like if I feel tired, if I feel disenfranchised, like if I feel hurt, like I more so care about my thoughts. What do I think? What do I notice? Because that's going to impact my situation and then that will help me change my situation. Like my feelings just get me into mess. Like I try to live an excuse-free life. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be caring about my feelings like that. It doesn't get me anywhere. And honestly, I realize nobody gives a fuck. Like nobody cares about my feelings. Literally. Literally, especially when you have borderline personality disorder, everybody just wants you to be happy all the time. They want you to be chill all the time. They want you to just be in love with them all the time. Are you getting a piercing? Your feelings create your thoughts, so you have to care about your feelings. Kelton, I don't know if I'm getting a piercing, nigga. That's what we was talking about. You wasn't being no help, nigga. I needed your help and you wasn't there for me. But my feelings create my thoughts. That's true. But can't we be like, okay, I feel this way. Now what do I think? Like, I feel like with my feelings, I acknowledge it. Like, with my boyfriend, my feelings were hurt about something. And instead of feeling it, I feel like I'm trying to think myself through it. You know, if you feel mad, then you will think to fight. No, that's true. That's true. Because if I was mad and I actually cared more about my thoughts, like, or my logic or my good sense, then I wouldn't be in the situations that I used to be in. But my feelings would make me mad. So my emotions were negative. Like I was mad. So I wanted to fight. So, you're right. You're right. Maybe I'm selective. Like, I guess I pick and choose when I care about my feelings. Like, when it's something I really want to do, like, even though the nigga assaulted me, I'm like, I can still go back to the gym. The space was bigger. They had air conditioning. It was more light in there. And they had class during the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, this other gym, they got class at night only. Like, well, I got stuff to do in the evenings. Especially for me, 6 o'clock is dead smack in the middle of the evening because I don't go to bed till like 11, 12, 1. You feel me? And tonight I'm gonna be up late, but I got finals, so that ain't no thing. I'll be lucky if I go to sleep tonight. Maybe I should go to sleep. I'm gonna say you didn't go to sleep. Someone assaulted you. Girl, we just talking about my old coach, but long story short, he found out I had a boyfriend. He beat me up. But he was pretending we were sparring, but he was beating me up and he was like, I'll be on the ground and I was holding my stomach and he was like, get the F up. And I don't know, like when we was fighting, like I was fighting for my life, but everybody was like, "Dang, Ash, you're doing so good. You're keeping up." Like, no, bitch, I'm fighting for my life right here. Like, I guess they couldn't tell, but he was hitting me like a man. Like he was hitting me like he had beef with me. And the crazy thing is, I know he probably had more strength in the tank. He probably was still taking it easy on me, but it's just like there's just a big difference between man's strength and a woman's strength, and a man's pain tolerance and a woman's pain tolerance. So it's like, but because of my thoughts, Justine, I was like, okay, I'm still gonna go back to that gym because I could learn a lot. And I feel like they sparred more, you know? And there was a lot more fighters that did striking, so I could learn from them. But at this gym, I really gotta scope out the scenery, y'all. I gotta scope out the scenery. I got to. I got to. Justine, where do you live? Like, you don't have to say unless you want to, but like, what state do you live in? But yeah, it's like I be feeling so conflicted because I love fighting so much. I'm willing to go back to that gym if I have to. I only have this one, and I have my cartilage done. I used to have my septum. I used to have this. I used to have my nipples pierced, and I used to have my belly button pierced, and that's it. But I took all those out because you moved to the DMV, bitch. I'm coming to see you. For real, for real. Like I'm coming to see you. What's your Instagram? Because I don't even be on no other social media, bro. What's your Instagram? If you don't feel comfortable doing it, then you in Maryland too? Y'all, we need to meet up for real. I fuck with y'all. I feel like it's worth the trip because y'all are like decent thinking, inquisitive people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not like, gimme, 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 gimme all you got. I want what you got. Give me what you got. Not I want what you got, but like whatever I can get out of you. I'm around so many users. You in Louisiana? Period. I know the food good. But I remember you told me you would just move to the DMV. Like you was telling me about that. But yes, if I love something so much, I'm willing to go back to the bad thing. You don't have Instagram, social media, you use YouTube. Okay, somehow if you want to, we need to get in contact because I like you. I like you a lot. And I'm not no creepy person. Like I'm not gonna blow your phone up. Like I have certain friends like that I met doing YouTube, and we talk here and there. Sometimes we talk about YouTube, sometimes we talk about like if we got the same hobby, we talk about the same hobby. Like we do that type of stuff. But I don't know. I feel like in real life, if I would present myself like as my true self, I would draw more people that like I click with. But I just don't. Good night, Kelton. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you for real. Hey Sade. But I feel like if I would be my real self, I'd probably draw people I actually rock with. But I think I present myself like a helper, like oh, what do you need? Tell me what's wrong, because I don't like when people be feeling pain around me, because if it's something I can do, like, let me know. But then they start doing too much. And I have a problem saying no. So, but anywho, and girl, I literally deleted I don't delete Instagram, I deleted the app. But sometimes, like when I want to get in contact with somebody, I can open the app not open the app, but I can go on Instagram.com and I can just do it off my browser. But because Instagram don't hit, and I don't be on TikTok, and I do be on Facebook Marketplace though. Like I gotta be on Facebook Marketplace. That's where I got this mirror from, y'all. Y'all don't see this mirror? And that's where I got this table from. And that's where I got this ottoman from. Literally, y'all. Like, oh, and that's where I got my dresser from. And I was mad that day. Like, I was so mad. So I started cutting it up, like marking it up. I didn't know what to do with my feelings. But I got a new dresser. And I will actually show y'all tomorrow, because my boyfriend, it's at my brother's apartment, but he's gonna bring it tonight. So I will actually show y'all tomorrow if you want to see my new dresser, which I might paint. Anywho, I'm off topic, y'all. I'm sorry I'm so chatty, y'all. I have been in the library from 12 to 9, not talking, just studying and writing, literally. So let me ask him if he's still up, because y'all know how these dudes be. They be like, I want to talk to you. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. You don't want to talk. You still up. Anywho, I feel like we did good, y'all. I feel like y'all gave me some clarity. Like, if anything, getting on live helps you, like, because you have to vocalize things. It helps you think things through. Sometimes when I'm writing, I can get caught up writing about one thing, but talking on here makes me have to keep the pace. I'm like, okay, this is how I can have a better conversation. I got to make sure I keep the pace and don't get stuck on one thing, especially when you're not talking in person to somebody. When you online and you in a video, I can't be getting caught up on one detail. I will get caught up on one detail. That is my style. But you can't do that. I'm about to redo my hair soon. Hearing your thoughts out loud is just different than thinking it. It really is. Because, like, I think I have this theory that we have a different language in our brain, like, within our mind. I think that, how do I explain this? Words mean different things in our mind. When you say it out loud and you have to communicate it, and I have to basically go by the standard that everybody goes, so blue means this and white means this. You feel me? But in my head, blue means something else, because I have feelings and emotions tied to it, stuff that I'm not comfortable sharing out loud. You can't keep up, terrible texter. Girl, I'm weak. I used to be like that when I would be on people's live. I'm like, dang, the topic is changing. But yeah, so like it's easier to talk out loud, because I'm like, okay, let me do this logically. Let's do this logically. I wish I could show y'all some of my bubble maps. Like, I just made a mind map yesterday. I was like trying to retrace my steps to the last time I felt like I had like more balance in my life. So I was trying to retrace my steps. And I'm like, okay, if you feel like this, then you need to go here. But if you feel like this, then you need to go here. And if this leads to this, then you need to go here. Like, that's how I was trying to organize my thoughts, because I'm ADHD, y'all. My brain, it's a lot going on in my brain all the time. And I know I'm annoying. Like, I know I'm annoying. But I really can't do nothing about it. Like, I'm trying to learn not to feel self-conscious about my real self. Like, I be so self-conscious because I can come on strong. Like, I be very intense and stuff. Thinking, aka spiritual realm, is different than the physical, so the communication is going to be different for sure. See, you get it. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you get it. And I like how you put that in words. Let me screenshot that. But, yeah. So when I put stuff into the physical, so like using your words, put stuff in the physical, like say it out loud on this plane, I think it helps me understand it more. It's like basically reading a definition. You're like, okay, I get what it means now. Versus like, you know what a word means, but you trying to think of the meaning in your head. You can't really think of the meaning in your head, but you know what it means. But when you say it out loud or you write it down, it's like, Okay, I gotta use y'all's words. I can figure out how to express this. Do y'all have anything y'all want to talk about? I'm tired of talking about me. I wish this was like Instagram where you could have somebody like halfway on the screen. Like, this is so like vain to just be on here taking up y'all's night. Like, that's crazy. But I needed your help. I needed your help. Like, can I cry for help for once in my life? Ugh. I want to make so many videos, but when I go on break, tomorrow is my last quiz. I mean, my last. Oh, you couldn't go to sleep, so you back. Okay, I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Um, I got so much stuff. Yeah, we're all here to help each other. That's how I feel. I just wish y'all were like local, because I do so much better in person. Like, I feel like I would come off different in person, especially when I'm talking to somebody, because I'm primarily a listener. Like, I listen to people and think about stuff and reflect later. You know, I ask a lot of questions because I'm trying to get the full scope. Okay, I'm trying to get the full motherfucking scope. That's what we need more of in this life. Like, need more of the full scope. I don't know. I'm doing the best I can right now, y'all. Like I had a family member, a close family member betray me about a month or two ago, and it was revealed during this 3-day fast where I did no food, no water, no gym, no TV, no phone. And it was revealed to me, and it broke my heart. I cried and I cried and I cried. Like I was trying to hold it in so bad, but like I remember the like I held it in for like 2 days, and then after church on Sunday, nobody was home, and I was just cleaning up, and I just started crying. I was like, God, why am I crying? What is wrong with me? Like I'm so hurt. And then he brought that back to my memory, and he was like, that kind of cut deep, and I was like, that's when I realized, wow, people are really playing with me, and that's changed my life. Like ever since then, I think God's been trying to get me away from pleasing people so I can work on pleasing him and pleasing myself. But that really changed my life. Like I don't get close to people like that. So I it's hard for somebody to betray you if you're not that close. Like my boyfriend now, this is the first boyfriend that I was actually tight with. The boyfriend I had in college, I was with him for like 6, 7 months, but I didn't respect him. And he was jealous of me because he was kind of overweight and I was in ROTC, so I was very fit. I went to the gym like 3 times a day and I was on a strict diet. And he would just always do stuff to like humiliate me or something. And so I would do stuff to humiliate his ass back. The fuck? Like, and then when he was if he would try to humiliate me, I would cuss him out, and embarrass him because, bitch, don't even think you fine enough to even play with me like that, bitch. Bye, Kilton. But hold on, this is my boyfriend. Hello. Hey. Okay, sorry. That was aggravating. Yeah, that was very aggravating. Because what are you talking about? Like, when somebody hurts my feelings, like, I don't want to talk to you about anything. I don't want to shoot the breeze with you. I don't want to do any of that. Like, leave me alone. Like, you hurt my feelings. And it's like, when I be around them every time, because they can't make it better. You know, they can't make it better. Like, I'm not a bird brain. When somebody hurts my feelings, like, I really internalize it and I process it fully. And I'm thinking about all the times where I had thought this, but it was really that. You met it with a YouTube clip last year, got too lit, and had to face the backlash of ruining the rest of the weekend for the group. The way I unsubscribed so quick is crazy. I'm talking about what? Dang, that is crazy. That's tea. I need to hear that story. Not in a funny way, because I know you said you traumatized. Like, I get that. I've done it before. I used to be a bad drunk. I can hold my shit though. I don't think I'll be meeting up with anybody anymore. Girl, do what's best for you. Like, some certain shit just need to stay up on the internet. Like, if that's what's best for you. Because I feel that. I used to be a bad drunk. And I had to go do an apology tour every Monday when I realized, like, the shit I caused. And I had to do apology tour. Do y'all's boss text y'all at 11:21 at night? All right, I gotta get back studying, y'all. This was so fun. I'm gonna take this live down, but it has to process so I can see the comments and stuff like that. Because I need to first of all go to some of these people's channels and see if they got a channel. Because they was that guy who did MMA. I need to see do he have a channel so I can be nosy. And I'm gonna see the rest of y'all if the rest of y'all got a channel. I keep telling niggas, if you got a channel, drop your channel somewhere on some comment, but nobody does that. So it's like I be having to click and find your channels myself. But anyway, this was very helpful. This was very therapeutic, you know. But I feel like I didn't share so much stuff. Like, I'm overwhelmed by how much stuff I shared. No, like, I'm so overwhelmed. So I'm gonna just shut up for the next couple days. I probably film videos, but I won't post them for a little bit because I need to go on a hiatus for like 3 days. Cause I be on this YouTube, y'all. Like, y'all know how active I be lately. That is crazy of me. I did not used to be this type of person. Cause I ain't want to nag people. You feel me? I was like, I'm getting on their nerve. I don't want to nag them. But then you realize people look at your shit and they keep going on with their day. They're not going to a movie theater to watch you. So you just post, and if they tired of looking at your shit, they just gonna click off. So you don't have to worry about that. You know, because it's not real life. But I have to get back to my real life. And my boyfriend want to talk. I don't want to talk, but he want to talk, so we gonna talk. I guess he hurt my feelings, y'all. I'm not in the mood. Anyway, bye, y'all. Smooches.